Today is another very important session we have, and that is whatever we learned throughout this entire 2 months. We are going to put it together so that we are able to take trades, right? So today's session will show us how to put everything whatever we learned into a chart, and we can trade on them, right? So that, and also today's session will also help us to take this entire this session will guide us to create our own business as well, right? Because most of you are here in trading to become a successful trader, and you are here to make it as your business, right, in upcoming days. So for that, this session may help you. So before I start and take you through, I will request you to go through the disclaimer once again and the last time, because this is the last session you have. This is the last of these sessions, learning sessions. Hereafter, we will have the live sessions on, right? So I request you to go through it. Okay. Okay, so let us begin. Welcome to the Stop Loss Traders coaching program. Today's session is about putting it all together. Now, the first and the foremost thing we should do is look at the bigger picture and identify the opportunities. So whenever we are trading, we will first look into the bigger picture at all times, right? And there we will look for the opportunities. Learn to wait for best opportunities and be patient, right? Don't hurry to get into a trade, right? Wait for your time to take the trade, right? Let the price come inside your zone. Let the price create an entry type 5 and then take the zone, right? Let the price show you the way, right, before taking the trade. So wait for the best opportunities and be patient, right? So step number 1, create a trade plan for yourself. Right? This is very important, to create a trade plan, because if you want trading to be your career, if you want trading to be your business, you need to have a plan for it. Every business has a plan for it, right? Without a plan, a business cannot sustain. Your target, your trading style is important, and that will guide you through the rest of your trading career. Understand, you need to have a trading style, right? If you doesn't have a trading style, you will have a lot of strategies, but you will not master them, right? So you have to have your own style in it, your own strategy in it, right? So that will make you a master of that. And once you master something, you are going to make good amount of profit out of that. So for a trader, for a trading career, you need to master one of the strategies, right, friends? So in your trade plan, put why you trade. We have discussed it yesterday as well, right? So why you trade and how you trade, how will you trade, right? Rather, define your own rules for your business, right? I mean to say, we have discussed all these things yesterday, right? But when I am putting it all together, I want you to take you through just a glimpse of that, right? So define your rules for your business, because this is going to be your business. Be serious, define your rules, when you are going to trade, when you are not going to trade, how many trades you are going to trade, how many money you are going to invest or not, all these things, whether you are going to trade on cash, future options, all these things to be ruled down. And if it is a business, you will follow your rules due diligently. Otherwise, you are not going to make profit. If you want to profit, then you have to make it as a business and follow it like a business, right? So you need to know where you want to go, but you have to have a target for your future, right? You have to think that, okay, I need to go till that limit. That is my limit. I need to go there, right? There I want to go. And once you reach that, you would create your another future target, right? So this is how you should move, step by step. So that should be in your rule books, where you want to go and how you will take yourself there. So right now you are at the right place. You want to be a trading, want to have a trading career, but for that you have to, you have taken the first step. You have learned a lot. Now you have to practice, and then you have to implement, and then only you will reach your target. So practice and implementation is now your part. And when you're implementing, you need to master certain strategies. Once you master those strategies, you will keep on maintaining them, and you will keep on making money, and you will reach your targets, right? So is this clear, friend? Can I move forward? So you need to create we have actually created a beautiful trade plan for you. Some strategies for you. There is a software, not software, there is a website which we call as TradeBench, right? And in TradeBench, we have created certain strategies, everything there, your trade plans, right? We will share it to you, and hopefully you will like it. And if you follow, only just take whatever strategy you feel comfortable or you are practicing. Take that strategy, keep on searching for them, keep on practicing on that. Once you master that strategy, move on to the next strategy. So that strategy which you mastered will keep on making money for you. From then you will move to the next strategy, you will master that, and soon you will have the entire thing mastered. But I think you should master only 2-3 majorly, and that will help your business more, right? This is a way I think, but you can jolly well master everything, whatever is there. There are a lot of strategies we have put in. So you can work on the basis of those strategies, right? Is that will be good for all of you? Yes? Yes? Okay, great. So this is just showing that you need to create your trade plan. I also have my trade plan, right? So, and I have questions there. Why do I trade, and all those things I answered, right? So I have my trade plan. You also need your trade plan, and you have to follow your trade plan due diligently, right? So before you start your trading career from now on, first create a trade plan for yourself, right? That is the most important thing. Next, what we are going to do, the step number 2. The step number 2 is open up your whatever platform you are using, create a market watch, a new market watch, right? By selecting this is Trade Tiger, and you can select this new market watch, and if you click, a new market watch opens, and then you have this opens up. You can add scripts to here, right? Similarly, step number 3 is choose stocks which has volume above 5 lakhs and also liquid in both F&O. Why I want liquidity in F&O? Many stocks are having volume above 5 lakhs. I mean, in cash. See, it is better you have the knowledge, right? It is better now you have different asset classes also, right, with you. maybe sometimes you feel that the stock is too the margin is too huge, which you cannot afford, maybe just in case. But if you can handle it on futures, the same stock, your margin requirement is less. So you can handle that same stock in futures and paying the lesser margin and reaping more benefit than the cash, right? So this is how you can get benefited. The Ragini has a question: from where can we get to know which stocks are liquid in FNO? Okay, I think there are many ways. One, that is, we will post you, right? Other is there is a newsletter comes from many of the brokers, right? There you will find all the liquid FNO stocks, right? So anyway, we will give you the scripts we work, right? Where both all these things are liquid. Okay. Yes, Himanshu says derivative links on TED Tiger as on NSE website. Yes, those can also help you, right? So there are many ways to get it, right? And also you can use certain scanners also, where you can get all this scripts where 5 lakhs and above this thing is there. So that scanner is also available in some of the platforms. Okay. So what we will do, we'll choose all these things, we'll keep those in the market watch and we'll save it, right? We'll give it a name here and we'll save it, right? So this is my saved market watch. There are certain scripts I have put in. I have taken the DATR price. This is what I have taken and I put it with a name, right? So this is how you are going to keep your stocks. Right, you know that these are liquid, so you can anyway go and work on them in any asset classes, right? Now, is this clear? Can I move forward? Yes? Okay. So the next thing is how we are going to trade. Now, until now, I was showing you what we should do, the preparation part, right? So we have certain more thing to do, some more preparations needs to be done, but this time it is on the charts, right? So what we need to know. First, we need to look at the time frames, right? Which we are going to use. So the time frames here we are going to use is for short-term investment, or you may say monthly trades, we are going to take the big picture from the monthly. Intermediate will be weekly. Small time frames where we can refine our entry stop loss will be daily, 60 minutes. You can go till 15, 1, whatever you like, right? With experience. Shishanka has saying there is no voice. Can you please give me a quick check whether you can hear my voice and see my screen? All good. Shishanka, can you, Sumant, can you help him out? I think the problem is from his side. Okay. So here, understand, though this defining time frames we are giving you, right? But it doesn't mean with that they are static in nature, right? Understand, you with lot of practice, you can go below these time frames to take a investment trade as well. Right? When your experience will be more, you will yourself see that you are able to take trades below this as well for investments. So this is yes, Himanshu, entry type 5, right? So you can take it with experience. You will be knowing that how deep you can go. But this is what we are referring to you. that you should look for the things here, right? Like this. Similarly, for a positional or a swing trading, you can do big picture at weekly or weekly income trade, whatever you say. Intermediate will be daily. A small time frame will be 240, 60 and 15 minutes. You can go down any time frame below that with experience when you have the experience. This is internationally suggested, right? Right? So this is what, as I said, it is internationally acclaimed and suggested, right? But with experience, you can go down. There is no problem at all, right? Day trading, you are going to look at the daily, the intermediate 60 minutes, and the smaller time frames 15, 10, 5 minutes. You can go down even here as well, right? So no problem at all. You can choose any time frame in between you like, right? You can choose a 30 minutes as well. I don't mind, right? So as long, if you are a daily trader, you should not forget to look into the daily chart. If you are a monthly trader, you should not forget to look into the monthly chart. So similar to here, positional, you should not forget to look into the weekly chart. These are more important, all right? Sometime we do certain things as well. When we are looking to a daily, we also look into the upper weekly and monthly as well, so that we know where we are standing as per the chart, right? So, keeping a watch in all the time frames gives a very good, direction in price action. So that is also there. And the last part is the quick in and out, right? This is nothing but scalping more or less, or you may say some hourly trading, right? So big picture is again 60 minutes, where from we get the the best direction, and then we have intermediate and smaller time frames like 1, 3, 2, 5. All this we are going to trade, right? So is this clear, friends? Can I move forward? This is the time frames we are going to use. This is recommended internationally, and as well as I also recommend, right? Okay. So now we know the time frame. What next we are going to do? Say how we are going to trade, right? So we are going to look in the first thing, we are going to look into the big picture. That is the HTF chart, right? So now big picture chart for a monthly trader will be monthly, weekly trader will be weekly, daily trader will be daily, and hourly trader will be 60 minutes, right? So what we are going to look into that, we will look into the past behavior of the price, right? Now, how will we know that? We will draw the most important SRs on that chart, right? Big picture chart. Those SRs can be SR flips. I mean to say, though, we shouldn't miss the SR flips as well, right? Those are the most important. Now, you may also draw the trend lines and channels on the same time frame, just to know what's happening there, right? Right? So this is how it looks when you draw the HTF chart. Now again, this is a daily chart, right? I'm doing a daily trade here, say. So as you see that I have taken the most important SRs and marked it, right? So I know in between these SRs, price will generally oscillate. And also I have marked the diagonal trend lines. Wherever required, I have marked. And right now, the chart may look very messy. So what you can do, once you draw all these things and you know the direction, you can remove these older ones. You can remove these older diagonal trend lines because they are no more required, and keep the diagonal trend lines which are most relevant, which are more near to the current market price, right? So you can keep those which are near to the current market price, because those will show you the current direction, right? Is this clear, friends? Ragini has a question. In SR session, you had recommended that we should be drawing SRs only on daily chart. Ragini, I do so, right? And the more you go up, you will get lesser noises, and if you go more down, you will get more noises, right? So as a daily income trader, I am drawing this thing on the HTF chart, right? Similarly, a monthly trader will work on the monthly chart, right? And I mentioned it, I follow it, right? And not in general. So this is what everybody follows, okay? So is this clear, friends? Can I move forward? What I am doing here, what I want to know what price is behaving. Price has price reached here couple of times, 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, 3 tap, this is 2, and price broken, retested, dropped, price started creating another diagonal trend line. Here also there is another diagonal trend, 2 diagonal trend line met. Here it is broken. Price retraced, and now it's going up, right? Another diagonal trend line, and where it went up and hit this diagonal trend line and now falling, right? I have a certain thing here. I can take a trade or not. That is the next thing we are going to talk about, right? So this trend lines showed me that that the trend here changed and moving up, but hitting this downtrend line, it is coming back, right? So this is just a just to take a price behavior from SR and diagonal trend line perspective, right? So once we know that what's happening there in terms of SRs and in terms of diagonal trend line, what we are going to do next? We'll again look into the big picture. This time we will mark the accumulation and distribution areas, right? Because those are most important. Identify where price is standing as per Wyckoff theory. Is it in markup or markdown stage? That is very important for us. If it is in markup stage, what are we going to do? What kind of a trade we are going to look? Ragini says long, Partha says long, Suresh says long, Raju says long. Yes, we are going to look for longs, right? And if it is marked down, then we are going to look. So we have a bias there. Now we are creating, we are looking for the bigger trades, right? And we are looking for the great trades. So we are getting our biases. If we are not going to draw, we are not going to get the bias correctly, right? So we are going to draw that on the chart. Now here I have told that fresh accumulation distribution zones to be marked in different color. Why? Because fresh zones always work. Fresh accumulation distributions always work when the price does a throwback to them and the retest happens. Yes, right? We have already learned that. Okay. So now in the same chart, this is these Axis Bank chart, daily chart, and the big picture. I am a daily trader. I have drawn all these SRs. I have put in the accumulations. This is a distribution happened. Here you can see for breakout, throwback, retest, fall down. Again, what is there? What is this, friends? There is a breakout upside. Can somebody tell me what is this? Accumulation. Okay, so it is an accumulation, you are right. And hence what happens after the accumulation, price went up, price also created a small accumulation here, right? Though a throwback also, but apart from throwback, you might not be seeing it properly, but there is is a small accumulation here. Now price moved up, there is a small accumulation, but here there is a distribution. Touching this distribution, there is another small distribution happened, and price is falling. And there, this accumulation, which is fresh, price haven't come down and touched this accumulation. So I marked it in a different color, which is very near to the current market price, right? So I have marked it and I'm waiting, right? So now next, what I am going to do everybody understood how the accumulation, the distribution being treated, and what I'm going to, what bias I'm going to get from that? Yes, understand what is happening here. There is an SR which is running through this small accumulation, and this is a breakout, and breakout after that throwback is pending, and also there is this confluence is already there. So SR flip and this entire demand accumulation is there. So there is a confluence, right? So we are getting a bias of a long from this, right? So we are getting a proper bias, right? Now next thing what we will do, we will again look more left on where? On the big picture itself, right? To know more past behavior. Why we will know more past behavior? Because that increases our odds, right? Why? Because by now, with the SRs, with the diagonal trend lines, with the SR flip and the confluence of the accumulation, you already know it can bounce from that area, and that is fresh, right? But if you get more confirmation, wouldn't it be better? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. So let us look what we have. Now, here, basically, these things we generally look. We look for patterns like 3 taps to diagonal trend line. Here, 3 taps doesn't work because there is no 3 tap, right? Spring or breakout happening or not. Okay, so all those things we will look so that say it may happen that while price is coming, it started making sideways movement here before my zone, my accumulation, and then a breakout is happening. There is a something like this happened, upper thrust. Then what will happen? Right? So we should look into that as well, right? That whether something is happening here or maybe a trend line is going through it, it just broke, right? That so many things, such things can happen. So we should look for more confluence there before taking the trade. Check for key levels. Like now, we need to check also that whether we have any level on that accumulation, like BBFL, MIP, swap, MPLs, caps, engulfs, anything, right? Anything on inside that accumulation, right? And whether that demand supply is in confluence with SR flip and diagonal SR. So which we should look into that as well, right? And we should also look for whatever we are trading here has to be a source of engulf for sure, because we trade the source of engulf, right? And also we will check for trend reversal patterns such as engulf of BBFL or MIP, right? So those things shouldn't be happening in front of my, in front of my zone, right? Which changes the trend, and I'm going to get stopped out, right? So here in this case, I have the diagonal SR line, which is a SR flip. I have this accumulation area, right? Can you see the accumulation, friends? This green marked accumulation area, I have this, And also inside the accumulation, can you see what is here? Sorry, can you see? There is a beautiful BUFL, right? Cutting through, and that BUFL is also a source of engulf. Isn't it a source of engulf, friends? It is a source of engulf, all this being taken out, right? All this, whatever is there, all this being taken out by price move till here, right? So all this supply is being taken out, right? So this is a very good source of engulf. After this engulf happened, price actually moved a lot and then coming back, right? So there is a BUFL, which is a source of engulf, and the third and most important part is which is fresh. So what should we do? Should we trade that or should we leave it? Trade? Suresh says trade. Huh? Yeah, okay, we are going to trade that because we have the confluence here, right? So, okay. Ragini has a question. But for FL, shouldn't SR be recent most resistance? Which SR you are talking about? This one? Ragini, this one? This SR you are talking about? If you check, the SR has cut through the BUFL, right? And this SR is not due to this, right? This SR is a SR flip, right? If I take you through the previous slides, can you see this SR flip, Ragini? Can you see this SR flip? This is the SR which is running through it. And this is a major SR and BUFL being created upon that. So it has to be a very important place, right? Is this clear, Ragini? Now? Okay. So we know that there is a BUFL, there is a source of engulf, and it is fresh. So these all are adding to my odds, right? Now next thing what I am going to look for, is there anything else like cap, Quasimodo, diamond, dancing pattern? I need to know all these things before I trade. And that too on the big picture. Why? Why I need to look for all those things? Because then only I will be able to not only to take the trade, but also I can target, right? I can keep a very nice target for myself, right? And also understand, say I am getting a BUFL there, right? What happens if there is a cap just below the BUFL and it's a level of a level in that case? So it is quite possible, it can happen, right? That price can come down, touch the lower one a little bit so and went up. So I can keep my stop loss as well below that. Right? So I need to know all these things on the chart, right? So I need to be aware of all these things on the chart, and that too on the big picture, right? So here, as you can see, there is my BUFL, right? And below that, the cap is little far. So there is no question of getting stopped out here because of level over level, right? So what else I have? Can you see what is here, friends? This is not the gap. I'm not talking about this gap, right? After the gap, here there is a MPL being created, right? And if price comes down to this, that means this will be a high, this is higher high, this is low, and this will be lower low being created, right? So though are not a very nice structure, right? Though not a very nice structure, right? We can debate it for it a long time, but But for this trade, can I take some profit there? Maybe I'm little worried about that place. Can I take some profit there? Right? So knowing this thing will help you to keep your target in a proper place, isn't it? The second thing I have, I can, if you can see, there is again, what is this? Price is moving up, touching this, coming down, move up, making a higher high and then falling down. What is this structure I will call? Yeah, so say, can I target this as my second target? Can I take this as my second target? Why should I book in between? I don't care anything in between. I will understand what I mean by all these things. I mean to, what I mean is how, see, you are not, if you are in a good trade, why will you close the trade? If it is going to give you more profit, why will not you take that? Right? Now you know all these things, whatever there. So you can target the opposite zone. You can measure those zones where from you expect price can turn. Right? So here you are expecting that from this level price may turn. So, and before that, there is nothing which can stop you. If your level works, there is nothing to stop you. So where will you target? You will certainly target somewhere. It is no more 2:1, 3:1. Understand, friends? Why I'm talking so much? Because I want to show you where you are going to target. There may be a supply, but I am not going to target that. Why should I be targeting that? I will be targeting somewhere where will price turn. Right? So this can be my first target where I can book, say, 50% of my quantity, or maybe 2/3 of my quantity, and I can hold by one third, right? So in that case, if this reacts and my BUFL gets violated, tell me whether I am earning or I am losing. What will you call this stop loss trade then? Will it be a loser or a winner? Right? So this is how you should target as well, right? Now I will show you some other way of target as well. Don't worry about that. Raju says, please enlarge. I will do that for you for sure. Just a second, huh? Just a second. Okay. You want to see this region? Right? Oh, a lot of messy things happened. Oh my God, it's not getting removed. Just a second. Oh, it's got removed now. Okay. Now you can see it properly? Okay. So can you see? Okay, I don't have red candles in my chart. I'm so sorry. Right? It is like the gray candles are red candles and the green candles are green candles. Right? So you can understand price falling down, going up, and there is an MPL here and price is falling down from here, and there is also a Quasimodo here, so I can keep my targets in that way, right? And also check if there is a diagonal trend line happening. That is what I said, 2 taps and all. See, this is a stiff diagonal diagonal trend line, and what is happening there? 2 taps has already been happened. So if price touches it third time, it is good for me that there is a big chance it can break, right, from my BUFL, right? So still it is coming near to my zone, but still this stiff diagonal trend line is only 2 taps happen. So that is a negative point for me. Right? I expect it to touch before it touches my BUFL. So in this case, this is one negative point I have for this trade. So I have many odds, but I have one negative. That is absolutely okay, no problem at all. I can still trade because I have only one negative, right? So Till now, everybody clear what I am delivering here today with you all? Is it easy to understand, or it is very getting very complicated? Still, I'm not over. I have many things to say, right? Okay, thank you, Raju. Okay. So now I know my zone. I know all these things where I can target and all. Now, next thing what I'm going to do again, I am going to look at the trend as well, right? In the big picture, what kind of a trend is going on? And is there in the big picture, is there any trend reversal happening or not, right? So this is another chart, right? In this chart also, we saw that there is a trend change has happened here, right? Big picture, this trend change has happened, and price is only coming down to this thing, and there is a small downtrend, but again, that is the reason we are fearing this because of this downtrend line is still intact. So we are fearing of this small MPLs, right? We are booking our profits here, or else we could have rided this for a long time, because there is only the main Quasimodo stance, right? So that is the reason you should look into the trend as well, right? Understand? So here the trend is our little bit of negative side, right? Is this clear, friends? Why we are looking into this thing? But what happens if there is a trend change happen in this area? This line gets violated here. Line gets violated, price closes, price comes back, touches this line here. What will happen? What do you think? What should I do? I should take a bigger trade, because in that case this thing has broken, no? The steeper line. The steeper line is nothing but a steeper, very strong something, or a strong trend has been broken, right? Is this clear? Yes. So this is another picture, right? Accumulation, breakout, retest, right? So here, this is another picture. This is a monthly chart, right? Same thing in the big picture itself. In the big picture itself, what are the big pictures, friends? Can you tell me first? Which say for a daily trader, which is the big picture? For a weekly trader? For an hourly trader? For a monthly trader? Smooth. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay. So anyone, so I'm looking into the trend. So here I'm making a high. In fact, this is higher than this high. So this is a higher high basically. And then this is a higher low, right? This is the low. And then price moving. Oh, okay. I am not looking into all these noises, right? I'm taking the bigger trend. And hence, this is the higher high I got. And now price is retracing, right? Price is retracing. So this is how I'm going to take. So in monthly chart, is my uptrend over? Is my uptrend over, friends? So which trend we are in? Right? Whatever may happen in daily, I don't care. But in monthly, now I am a monthly trader. I am an investor, right? Short-term investor. And my big picture, monthly is saying I'm still in uptrend. Because there is no lower low being created. My higher low is still intact, right? Now price has come down and price is moving. Anyway, don't think about this portion, right? Currently, we don't know what's happening here, right? Think now what is here, right? We have a BUFL here because this is the high and this is the SR cutting through. There is a BUFL, right? So now think price is coming down, right? Price is coming down in this monthly chart and we are still in uptrend. This is first tab, this is second tab, this is third tab going to happen. Now this portion didn't happen yet. Just imagine, right? And price is coming down to do this place. So what we will do? We know the trend first. We have identified the trend. It is up on the hard time frame. Then we will go to the intermediate time frame, right? Look for entry type 5 once price reaches your zone. So here at that place, at this place, right? Whatever this place, at this place, what is the value here? Can you see it? 167, it's around 160, 170, right? So understand what's happening here. This is weekly chart of the same script, right? So once price reaches there, price on weekly breaks, price falling down, reached my zone, BUFL, price breaks the authentic, is it a authentic supply, my dear friends, in weekly? Give me a quick check, right? So there, this authentic supply, what happens here? It has been completely engulfed, right? So after engulfment, what happens? Price generally retraces to the cap or to the origin of engulf, right? So next here we have this base candle and we have this pivot, and this pivot is having what? What is this? What kind of a gap is this, friends? Pivot with what kind of a gap? This pivot is having a gap, red candle followed by a green candle. And there is, I am showing you very closely right now. Look, red candle followed by a green candle. There is a gap. Yes, Raju, that is a pro gap happened here, right? And price moved up. Now, what happens when there is a pivot below your base candle? Price generally comes down to the pivot and then moves up, right? So this entire area, as because this pro gap is also there, so this entire area becomes your what? Source of engulf, right? Origin of engulf, right? So, but understand, in a weekly chart, can you take a trade here, keeping your entry here and putting your stop loss so big? Will it be possible? No, not at all. But you know there is a source of engulf, right? So what we can do here, how we are using the time frame, that is what I am going to show you. Now next, what we are doing, step number 8, finding out the zones in small time frame. Now we are going out, we know that area, right, where we want to take the trade. Now we are going to identify the best zones to be traded like BBFL, CAP, swap, CAP, MIP, MPL, Quasimodo, the dancing pattern or demand, the diamond or Quasimodo, right? So all these things we are going to look into the lower time frame now, right? And we are going to enter there. And we will also look in the smaller time frame that maybe that is the source of engulf. This is a big zone. So in the LTF, inside that big zone, there might be two levels, right? Very near to each other. Possible? So we will look at into that inside this coinciding level, is there two levels as well, right? Level over level. And we will choose the level by that way, right? And we'll also check whether that those are fresh or not, right? So that is also important. And lastly, we will put our set, stop loss, entry and target, right? So how, now here, the same chart on daily. I have come down to the, because I'm taking a monthly trade, understand. I can go farther down. That is not at all a problem at all, right? I can refine it farther down because I have the bias from the monthly chart, right? Monthly, weekly, all are giving me bias. Okay. So, and now I have this cap at the area of the friends pro gap area, right? So now what do you think? Should I trade it? Because my I am a monthly trader. I will be taking much more risk than other people, but still I can take a trade here because my earlier my entry was here. Now my entry has dropped down to this place. My stop loss will be somewhere here, right? So I have refined my zone, and now if you want, you can still refine your zone farther, right? But as a monthly trader, we do generally refine until this, right? And you can also take a type 4 if you want, right? And also look for the follow through of the zone of those levels, right? So that is also important, that how the follow through is, right, from the zone. And this time the follow through is very, very big. So this cap is supposed to work. And once you take the trade, you are going to enjoy the benefits. Yeah. So is this clear, friends, how we are going down one by one time frame, and how we are looking into the trades? This is monthly. I will take more examples. Don't worry. Right. I have more things to give you, how to target, how to create these things, right? Himanshu, we used type 5 inside zoning time frame. I have used it in the intermediate time frame, right? If you check, this is the weekly chart, which is my intermediate time frame. There I am looking for the source of engulf. See, the more higher this source of engulf happens, now the more higher chart, it is more relevant and more powerful, right? You can, again, this thing can happen on a lower time frame as well. Everything starts from the lower time frame. So, with experience, you can manipulate everything, right? People have researched, they learned first, they practiced, then they earned from there, they understood the thing, and then they were able to manipulate those also. So we have laid down the rules. If you understand it better, you can further refine it, right? You can take our entry type 5 in 1 minute as well for an investment trade. I don't mind, right? But for that, you need to do a lot of practice, right? And we cannot recommend you by that, right? Sivanisan is asking, what is a pivot? Okay, I give you a small thing about pivot. Pivots are nothing like, there will be say this is a red candle, price is moving up, right? And this is a which kind of a candle, Sivanisan? Which kind of a candle is this? This is a base candle, or this is looks like a yes, this is an exciting candle. And followed by it, I have this. So or it may be starting from this level, or it may be starting from above as well. We can have wicks as well. So what kind of a candle is this? Sorry, this is actually opposite I have drawn, but that's okay. Which kind of a candle is this? I'm drawing it again because you will get confused. Okay. Something happened. Okay, I'm drawing it again. Color. Okay, this is exciting candle and followed by a red candle. Now it will be better for you. Followed by another red candle. Don't, please. My drawing is so poor, right? I'm not Shashanka. I'm not talking about the bullish engulfing here, right? Forget about the bullish engulfing part, right? So after the exciting candle, which kind of a candle is this? Is it a base candle? Yeah. So when we call something as a pivot means there will be no base candle in this time frame. Maybe on a lower time frame we may find a base candle here, right? So this is a rally and a drop. There is no base. So this kind of a structure is called pivots. Here, if you see, there is a drop, which is an exciting candle, and then thereafter followed by a exciting candle, right, which is a rally, right? So these two candles together, put together, creates our pivot, right? And pivots do sometimes give very good returns, right? So keep a watch on them. If they have this pro gap and which is fresh, they can give you good reaction, right? You just have to go to a lower time frame to fine tune a. You will certainly get a base candle in a lower time frame, and you are going to trade that. Okay, is this clear to everyone, friends? Can I move forward? So I am done with this part. Okay, so everybody is clear. Now the next thing, target setting. Before that also I said about some targets, but I am refining the targets again, right? Break the target in small parts, ride the full trend, right? Ride the full trend with partial profit booking at pre-designated areas on the chart. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. Right? We are not going. We are entered the trade. See, you are getting you hard work. You find out a very nice trade, and after that you enter the trade. Is it good to book the trade immediately? 1:1, 2:1. Why? Let the price show you that you should book. What the fear, right? But still, you never know. Price can go opposite to you as well, right? Market is God and we cannot fight with it, right? So we need to be careful about that. Once we take the trade and the price moves our direction, we should wait, right? We should do some risk management here by putting different targets and covering up some of our partial portions on these targets, small targets, right? So small parts in these targets, right? And where will we book these targets? How will we choose this big targets, right? So I have a plan for that, right, for you. Okay, squaring off 50% of the portfolio at the first opposite MPL in STF is good habit, or you may say a source of engulf. Opposite source of engulf, right? Okay, MPL or zone. I mean to say opposite zone or MPL. That means source of engulf or MPL, right? In STF, smaller time frame. So I am identifying a zone which is source of engulf, as well as it can be a MPL as well, right? And where that zone is, where I am taking the trade itself on that chart. That means my zoning time frame or STF, right? Where I'm taking the trade. I will book my 50% there, right? And write the rest, right? Second part, I will book at opposite zone MPL at ITF chart. That means intermediate chart, right? And the final portion, I will book opposite zone or MPL in HTF chart. That means big picture chart, right? So how that works, right? How that works. Now, again, this is the trade. We already have discussed about this trade, right? Monthly trade. And now I'm taking a trade in this cap, right? So this is daily chart again. Where will I book my first 50%? See, understand, this is a SR flip here. This is a SR flip here, right? And this entire, just a second, let me remove the drawings. So as you can see, price moved up, made a high, made a low, went up, made a higher high, low, higher low, lower high, lower low, right? So that makes this structure very important for me, right? This structure is very important because this then becomes my MPL. This area becomes my MPL. I don't care whether that is going to work or not. It's anyway not going to work because it's low on the curve, right? But I can book my first target in this SR flip, right? Where this trick has been played. There is a trick being played. Understand? There is a trick, and you need to watch out for the tricks in your chart only. You are going to look for the tricks, where the tricks played. Why price came down high, higher high, once it went up, this stop loss is being taken out because there was a, as you can see, there was a supply. People have entered there. So their stop losses were there, right? So somebody taken out their stop losses, made a new high, took it back, and now people started squaring off whatever their short trades there, right? And they started taking long trades as well. And what happens? Price again came down, not only came down, break this low. So complete here, what happened? A lot of tricks being played, a lot of confusion being made. The trend was not understandable here, whether it is uptrend or whether it is a downtrend. Nobody is able to understand. Both buyers and sellers got stopped out. Here the buyers got stopped out. Here the buyers got stopped out. So these are very important plays. You need to understand that, right? So there is a big trick being played. And hence, I will book my 50% here. And if you can check it very closely, my dear friends, what happened there? It touched that, and can you see this one wick candle? It fall very hard. This one big wick green candle. It fall back to my zone, right? So understand, right? It fall back, right? So this is a trick where we should always look for all these zones, and we should book our first target there. I don't mind. I have booked my 50%. If still it hits my stop loss, I am not in loss for sure, right? I am not going to make any loss, right? Now this is what I'm going to do. Now my second target is I'm targeting the weekly. I'm targeting the intermediate chart, right? Now here in intermediate chart, can you see the similar structure happened here? High, higher high, higher low. Then you may say these are all same. This is higher high. These are same highs. These are same highs. So then lower low. Ragini has a very good question, Ragini. So even on reaching target 1 or 2, should we be keeping our stop loss at the original position? Ragini, I have a very good answer for you. That's a very good question. And I really appreciate for you for asking that. In target 1, when price reach the target 1, I will not move my stop loss to cost. Why? Because target ones are created to drop your price back to your zone. Because why? Because the people, as if you remember, I have delivered this on a session, that institution not only fill their orders, they comes back for the hunting of trailing stop losses. And this thing, what happened there, my dear friend, this thing what happened here this week is nothing but whoever taken the trade must have put their stop loss this places. Must have. They have trailed their stop losses and immediately their stop losses being taken out, and what happened? They lost the big trade. Right? So you already know that. Right? Now you have to understand, you have to put all these thoughts in the chart, right? While you are trading. It's an art, right? So now for the first target, I will not move my stop loss. But for when price is broken the resistance and went up, right? And almost at near my second target, I will obviously not leave my profit, right? And in that case, I will move my stop loss where? Can somebody answer? I will move my stop loss. Yes, Raju, very nice. Excellent, guys, excellent. I will move my stop loss to the first target. In any case, I'm going to earn a lot, isn't it? Right? So now understand why I'm targeting this. Okay? This is weekly chart. Here I am taking the trade. Somewhere here I am going to take the trade. Here my zone was, and here from I have taken the trade, right? And price is hit. Why I am targeting this or this, whatever, right? Because see, it is creating higher high in weekly, coming down, higher low. This is high. Actually, I need to remove all these things. Then we will understand. Okay. See, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now, here, this is a higher high, this is the same high, this is the same high, this is the same low, this is the same low, this is the same low. So there is a sideways movement. So I can straight away take this as a higher high, because in between there is no, there is all sideways, right? Same highs, same lows. So this is a higher high, and then price fall down. I am not taking all these noises in consideration. So what kind of a structure being formed here? If distribution, yes, because there is a break. Yes, MPL and Quasimodo, right? So this is weekly one. MPL is obviously there, right? So here I am targeting. I want to get out of this, right? I don't want to. Even I have some fears, right? I am in so big trade. I don't want to lose my profit, so I will book another portion here at this second, because somehow from the price structure, I feel it can still go up somewhere here, right? I believe that it can go up. So what I will do, another portion I will book here, and I will hold with one portion, 25%. Right? So 25% another booked and 25% I am holding. Let it be. Let it go. Let it either come back to my first target or it go up. Right? In both the cases, I am in big profit. Right? So till now, friends, everybody clear about this? How this thing happening? Is it interesting? Yes? Okay. So it's 8:10. Can I take a break of 5 minutes with your permission? Raju says sure. Okay, thank you. All happy faces? Good. So everyone back from the break. Can you hear my voice and see my screen? Can you give me a quick check, please? I have been dropped out in between. Okay, Sivanison has a question, but how to place multiple targets? See, you have to place it manually, right? You cannot place it, automatic. There is no in TradeTiger at least. There is no option to place several targets, right, at a time. And if you are taking bracket orders, then also you have to put 2-3 bracket orders to keep different targets, right? So that is how you can make it. Okay, place multiple orders, right? Yes. So can I move forward, friends? Can you give me a quick check? Okay. Yes. Okay. No, bracket orders are not there for swing. They are only for daily. Everyone, right? So that is there. Okay. So this part we have understood: first target, second target, now the third and the final target, right? So this is again the big picture, and as you can see, let me remove all this things here. Emitted the pen. Where a pen is? Okay. Now, as you can see, price moving up, right? Price moving up, came down, moved up, taking out all the stop losses here, and then fall down, right? So there is a MPL here at the top, right? Yes, Himanshu, this is a Quasimodo type of a formation, and hence I should not be thinking as of now, to keep my targets above. I have some rationale for my targets, right? I cannot keep my targets irrationally, right? So here I will book my final targets, right? So this is how I'm going to trade, right? So is this clear, friends? Now, if say you are riding, there is no left and you are riding all-time high, you are on a trade, then on that case, use Fibonacci extension and you can target in that case, right? So that is how you can keep on going long, right? I generally don't use any tools, so that is there. Is this clear, friends? Can I move forward? Okay. Chalo. Step number 10, placing of stop loss. We can put stop loss above or below the live market newly formed cap in a STF chart. In this case, risk will be further reduced entry type, which is also we called as a entry type 5, right? Or you can put your stop loss below the main zone, right? And but in that case your stop loss will be little higher. Now also on arrival, if Quasimodo or diamond or dancing pattern is formed, then we can keep our stop losses above or below that, right? So say this is our HDF zone, and inside that price is coming and price created a Quasimodo. So where we are entering anyway at the Quasimodo level, but we will keep our stop loss below that. So that is what it means, right? And we can write that. Okay. So this is the case of the same thing. It is the daily chart, and we are going to take the trade here. Generally, where I will never enter here, right? This base candle, I will never enter here. I will always enter the pro gap area, because here in this area the gap is there, right? And this gap is going to give me a good reaction. So I will always try to take my entry as close as to the gap, right? Which is still is not covered yet, right? It is not filled, right? I can even take a trade here as well, right? The lower wick to the lower body to the lower wick. This is area where I can enter, and I will put my stop loss below. So this is my refining zone, and here I am taking the trade in the cap and putting my stop loss below. Is this understood, friends? There is not much in it. Already you know, right? All these things. Okay. So what is the next step? now you have the trade, right? You know where you are going to take the trade, your entry, your stop, your target, everything is ready, right? So now what you are going to do, you are going to put an alert of your trade few ticks above or below the zone, as the case may be. If it is a supply, then you will do it, the alert will be put below the zone. If it is a demand, you can put some ticks above, some rupees above your demand zone, right? So this alert will be there. Set an alert in at least 2 alert system for in case a failure happens in one system, right? So sometimes it happened with me many times, right? The best trades, what happened, your alert fails and you see later on that trade happened so beautifully, and that shouldn't happen, right? Your alert should be, it shouldn't fail. So understand, everything is software, and software is mechanical and it can fail, right? So keep your alert for the trade in 2 different systems. You can keep it in 3 different systems as you may prefer, but 2 will be okay, right? So create another market watch. Now here, what I am suggesting, create another market watch named upcoming trades, and add at the trade you have already, that one is ready for you. You are going to take the trade, right? That demand you have identified. Put that trade separately to a market watch. Open a new market watch and keep a name, any name you can give. It can be upcoming trade, it can be anything you prefer, right? Those trades are like every day you are going to check where price are there, right? On those scripts, right? Because you have identified a good place there. You are ready to take a trade there. Your analysis is complete on that. You know where to enter. So even if your alerts fail, still you will remember this set of scripts you have identified. So create a market watch of them and put an alert and save it, right, with a different name. And whenever, every day, open it up and see in terms of that where the price is there. So if you doesn't have a screen time, in that case, you can open that on the evening and see where the price is standing. If it has come very near to it, so you can put which kind of order will pop up in your screen, right? So this is another kind of a alert you can keep in Sharekhan. There is another third kind of alert in Sharekhan which is available in TradeTiger. Is you can say this is your demand zone, right? And you want to take a trade. You can put a horizontal line before the zone, and you can double click this horizontal line, right? And once you double click, you get this, right? This open up, and you can put your alert on that horizontal line itself, right? So this is another way of putting the alert. So is this clear, friends? Can I move forward? Do you have any question? Okay. This alert can be done for demand, supply, and as well as horizontal line, right? So that this is how this alert can be done. Okay. But the screen of the alert may be different. There will not be an entry type 1. Rather, there will be touch. They will ask that whether the price is going to touch the horizontal line, and then the alert will pop up, or price is within a range of 1 rupee up and down. At that time, the alert will happen, or price breaks the zone, then the alert will happen. So these are the options available on the horizontal line, not this option, right? Because this is respective to these zones only, right? Entry type 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, right? So is this clear, friends? Yes. So after we have put in the order, now price is coming down to my zone. I have all this set, my entry, target, everything. So while on arrival, what I should look for? Price is coming. Now I am to a zone and price is coming down to it. So my alerts buzz. What should I look for it? How the price is coming? I should look for the arrival as well. With compression, 3 drive, liquidity spike, oh, it's very good. I liked it, right? If too big risk, then go to LTF further and wait for entry type 5. Once price retraces and touches your zone, you can take a direct touch trade, right? So once entry type 5 is this thing happened, and you can direct take a touch trade there. Or you can wait for done. I mean to say, you can take a touch trade here, or you can wait for this formation in the lower time frame to happen, and then you can take the trade there, right? So this is also called the entry type 5, right? So is this clear, friends? Nothing more, just on arrival what you need to check, or what should you look for, right? Yes. So let us see an example of that. Let's say, right? That will be better. So this was Nifty chart, my dear friends, right? This is Nifty chart. And as you can see, this is my Nifty chart, right? And I have drawn everything. These are, you know, what is they are accumulations. And there is 3 dives, price is coming down. There is a liquidity spike. Now, where price came down? Came down to this. Right? I have 2 SRs running through it. I have a MPL here. Can you see? Everything is written here. There is an MPL, then there everything is there, and price is coming down. So, and this one is an accumulation area, this one is an accumulation area. So I was expecting that price may do something here in this between these 2 SR, right? It was before the price came down to it. So I was waiting. And I don't have a good zone in this area, right? A beautiful zone, what we being taught. So we don't have that. But I expected, because this is a very important area and this MPL was here. Can you see the MPL, friends? Give me a check. I'm taking you very close to it. If you are not able to see, right? Can you see the MPL clearly? But we don't have a good zone. Do we have? No. So what I am doing, I have marked everything. As you can see, where I can trade, everything is marked on this my daily chart, or this is my, what chart is this? This is my big picture chart, right? And I am waiting on these levels, right? Just a second. Let me reduce the content. Okay. So I'm waiting on this level, right? I'm waiting all these levels. These are pre-marked. So I know what price is going to do. Right? And now price has come here, and I am expecting it to do something in this between, right? So what should I do now? I don't have a good thing, but I am expecting something will happen. If you remember, I have also told you in this area that price may go up, right? So how will I take a trade there? Right? So I can still take a trade by taking a entry type 5, right? Now how the entry type 5 happening there? So I have the past behavior very, very clearly. There is a accumulation, there is an MPL, whatever I need is everything here there, right? So I know that if this level breaks, the next level is this, right? Which is much better level, and I can take a long there. But I am not confirmed, should I go long or not? I am little confused. So in this case, I'm ready to take a touch trade. I'm ready to take a long, right? But here, I'm a little bit scared. So what should I do? In that case, what we have done, right? What we have done, I have went to the LTF in this area. I have marked this and I have went to the LTF, and I was waiting. Now this is a daily trade. So this trade is meant mostly for the people who are able to watch the screen, right? So that thing you should understand, that if you have screen time, then only you can play this. But anyway, if you don't have a screen time, that doesn't mean that you cannot play it. But you can play it on a, you can wait. You can your big picture in that case will be monthly, and you will be waiting in LTF like daily for this formation to happen, and then you can take the trade, right? So just a second, friends, there is a call. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So what I will do, so they can wait for the formation happening on the daily chart. From monthly chart, they will take the bias and they will take that. So different set of traders, different rules, right? This is what I am showing is where I had the screen time, and I took the bias from daily and I am trading it on the smaller time frame, right? Because I have the screen time, I can do it on the live screen. So this is something you should keep in mind. So this was the past behavior. Everything was marked, and I am sure where price is coming down. Now, what happened? So this is the 1 minute chart. I dropped down one by one, and this was the 1 minute chart where I found at that level, right? At that level, if you can see 7,900 odd level, price started creating something like this, right? And I saw that that diamond is created, and on retracement, I took the long trade because I was sure that price is going to go up. So price showed me a direction in LTF that zone is going to work. So here, in place of a diamond, it can be a Quasimodo, or it can be a simple cap. It can be a simple cap, right? Right? Is this clear? And I took my entry, I post my target, whatever. First target, second target, everything, right? Right? Is this clear, friends? How to look into the current behavior? Ragini has a question. So here your stop loss was below diamond. Yes, absolutely. I cannot put my stop loss anyway above that. Ragini, that is what I said. After this formation happened, I know price may not break it. So I can keep a smaller stop loss. I don't need to go in the daily chart and keep a big stop loss, right? That is why we should look into the lower time frame, smaller time frame to adjust my stop loss, right? Right. And this is also an additional confirmation I am getting that this trade is going to work. Friends, from here, we know where Nifty is right now, right? So is this clear, friends? Yes. Okay. Now, step number 13. Best trading practices. Always do risk management. Without risk management, don't take a trade, right? Always do positionings. Position sizing already we have discussed. I'm not going into there, but do position sizing and then only take a trade. Because understand, you are here to be in long run, right? You shouldn't be, you saw a good opportunity and you put all your money inside. That you shouldn't be doing, right? Earn slowly, make it big slowly, right? So that is how you should छोटा छोटा करके large होता है, ठीक है? That is was a jingle I heard some time back. So you should look for small and that makes big, right? So small drops of water makes a ocean, right? So you should look for position sizing and give it a very importance, right? Because if you put in one trade and that got stopped out, you are going to lose everything. But if you get a stop loss in a position sizing case, say maybe you are using 2% of your position and then also you are getting a stop loss, still you are in a place where you can take a second trade which can be a big winner for you, right? So, and that also, sometimes people get very frustrated because, because of such kind of a behavior. That is also being, that behavior can also be controlled, right? When you create a controlled, weather for you, it always helps, right, in growth. Okay. And obviously, every time, whenever you take a trade, log the trade. That is very important, right? So once you log the trade, then go back to the trade after 1 month and check what you have done. Why that what mistakes you have done, why that got stopped out, why you have earned so much on that trade, why you have booked it in cost. Those will give you additional knowledge, right? And those will help you to enhance your trading as well, right? So reviewing your own trades will help you to understand the second time when you go back to that trade which got stop loss by yourself, and you are looking into it, you see a radical difference. You see, oh my God, I have done this mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And now what happens next time when you get such a chart, you know that I have made this one and I will not make this in future. So the trade gets better, So this is how you should look into that. Right? These are best practices, right? Is this okay, friends? Yes. So we have a software, as I call a web-based software, which helps us to plan our trade logging, risk management, and reviewing it, right? And it also gives you your performance detail. It also gives you your performance. Understand if you are doing a business. I am being in, some time back, I was a senior manager in Axis Bank, and every year there was a performance management system for me placed by the bank, right? It was there for the CEO as well, right? Why those were there? Because Axis Bank is a business and I'm a part of that. If performances are not being monitored, it is supposed to drop. And if you are taking trading as your career, then you have to monitor your performance. Now understand, here nobody is going to come up and look into your business and say, oh, you have got a good performance or bad performance. It's you who have to monitor yourself. It's you who have to keep implementing new things. It's you who have to come up with solutions of your own problems, right? Because it is your business. Even as an employee, I remember, because there was a performance system was there, monitoring system, PMS it is being called, and so to be with that, right? To be with that, I had to come up with many solutions, right? Out of the box thinking comes, right? And that helps to grow. And if you follow this due diligently, believe me, you are going to win. You are not going to lose, right? On long term. So this is a belief. I will show you all these things. And step 14 is fearless and emotionless trading. Enter the trade as per the predefined risk management and position sizing norms. Write the trade as per the predefined trade management norms. close the trade as per the predefined exit rules. So when you do everything with all these things, right, what happens? You get a fearless and emotionless trading, and that will lead to you to success. All right, that will lead to success. Let it be a rule-based trading. Rules are always good, right? Trade logging for, and do log your trades for future, right? Do log your trades for future. Do close your, after closure of your trades, do log them and monitor them and review them. That will help you in excellent. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a mistake by me. I have wrongly put it as 16. It is 15, right? I'm so sorry. There is no slide in between. Don't worry that I have missed anything. It was just a mistake of numbering, right? Don't worry, right? And put some healthy remarks for future reference, right? For your trade, put some healthy reference, right? Reference, and that will help, right? So then actually this one is 16, and now this one is 15, and now the 16 slide came. I made a mistake on numbering there. Anyway, now make it a habit. This is what you are going to do time and again, right? So this is a vicious cycle you are going to follow, right? So go back and start again from step 1, review all past trades periodically, add anything that you feel needs to be added to your trade plan. So once your trade plan is there, don't forget to upgrade it as of when you understand something and you need to upgrade it, right? And follow it every day. So that was the part. And now I have certain similar examples here on HTF chart, right? This is this is I think this is a monthly chart, right? And I see there is a beautiful trend going on monthly, right? And I have a view of something here. I want to trade it, right? And on weekly, I am seeing that there is an engulf happening, right? After the engulf, I'm ready to take a trade here, right? And price came back and moving up, right? But the zone is too big, and I'm not ready to take a trade there with such a big, stop loss. So I am going to go down farther and on a smaller time frame, and there I refined it, right? There I am refining it and taking the trade, right? So this is how we are trading. We are going to take the trade. Similarly, here this is a weekly chart, right? Here we are seeing that there is a trend is going on, right? And here somewhere we have a good level, right? And price is forming all these things, the weekly supply being engulfed, and there is a source of engulf. Now I cannot trade such a big zone. So what I will do, I will go to a lower time frame here. Here I will put my entry stop loss and I will take the trade. Right? So this is another example of what we look for this. We will go for with this on the live sessions as well. Don't worry. As of now, these are the examples. This is again a daily, probably. Yeah, it is daily. And price moving up, higher highs, higher lows, everything being done. Here we have a zone, and price coming back. Here the engulf has happened. As you can see, the engulf in weekly. This is 60 minutes chart, and there is a source of engulf. Right, there are two, and on lower time frame we have a beautiful zone here. Right, we taking entry here and the stop loss below, a beautiful trade was taken there. Right, so this is how here this is again a daily trader's perspective. Right, similarly there is 60 minutes and odd is also there. Right, so hourly thing is there. Sorry, this one is a hourly thing. This is 60 minutes, this is 15 minutes, and this is 5 minutes and below, right? So this is an hourly view, this is a daily view, and this is an weekly view, right? You have already seen monthly as well. So this is how you should be trading, right? So is this clear, friends? I can show you the trade bench part as well, how you are going to do that, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me share you my, just a second, friends. Oops. Oh my God, something happened. Okay, I will come back. Don't worry. Okay. Can you see my screen, friends? Here, can you see this website? I'm giving you the website address on your chat box, right? This is called TradeBench, right? So here, this is free, right? This is free to use. This is a very beautiful thing we have. So here we have this ID, right? Right, and I'm going to log in. Okay, so as you can see, this is our trade plan area, right? And you know, here in this configuration area, you are supposed to configure a lot of things, right? I will teach you how to do that, and then you will have this trade plans, right? If I open up any of the trade plan, as because I have already configured, as you can see, I have several strategy for me, right? I have a BBFL strategy, a cap strategy, a diamond strategy, an engulf and retest strategy, a MIP strategy, a Quasimodo strategy, and a dancing pattern strategy. So understand why I'm showing you this, because I have two things. One, whenever I am trading only these things. I cannot allow myself to trade anything else. So whenever you are identifying a trade and whenever you are entering the trade, say I am identifying a ICICI Bank trade, right? ICICI Bank I have written, and it is there, right? Right, ICICI Bank, right? And there I'm taking a long trade, and I have identified that this is a cap, right? So once I identify this is a cap, I know that I have a strategy for that. Sunil, swap cannot be a strategy, right? Swap cannot be a strategy, right? So here you are trading. This can be your strategy, right? You can keep on trading, keep on finding caps, and keep on minting money from them. And once you do that, you will be master of caps sometime after, right? Then you can move forward to other ones, right? So this is called strategy. All the big traders in the world, they have their strategy. They have their own strategy, right? So these are the strategies you can follow in your trading. It's not about I am looking into the picture and I am trading everything. I can focus on one thing and I can master that, and you will find trades for sure. Or you can focus on all these things, or you can trade all these things. Still you will have focus because you are only trading this much of strategies. So you have in your kitty these strategies. Now you will, whenever you look into the chart, your mind will look for only these things, right? So this is how we generally put all the names of the this thing. You, in place of broker, we place say your name. We click it, say you are Ragini Sumant. I put Sumant name. That means this trade is of Sumant, right? I do my risk management here, quantity, everything is automated. That I will show you in a live session, right? And you enter your planned entry, your targets, you can have multiple targets here, right? Your planned stop loss, and you are going to define your level here. You are going to define. Everything is written, just you need to define it. Like it is coming with 3 drive and liquidity spike. Okay, you clicked. So you are defining your level. It is a Quasimodo, say on flag range. The level you are doing trading is a Quasimodo in flag range, and you are going to trade it. So here you are giving your analysis, complete analysis. So understand, if your analysis doesn't fall inside it, that means there is some problem in your analysis, right? So you can go back and check. Oh my God, I have forgotten. This should have been checked, but I haven't checked it. But here the levels will help you to make everything remember before you take the trade, right? You shouldn't be impulsive. You should wait. You should be patient. You should be planning before you enter the trade, and this all things will help you to plan. And once you are done, you are supposed to write about the overall market conditions, your pros of the trade, your cons of the trade, and your trade management rules, which you are going to follow. If you are not going to follow the trade management rules, then your trade is not on. You have to put in your trade management, and you have to follow it too diligently, right? And then you submit it, or you go to direct order entry page, whatever that, those things I will teach in another session. But this is how it looks, right? Once you I have oh my God, yeah, this is how it looks, right? Like say I have this Century Tech. These are the trades we have put in. This is Avesh, this is Amit. Everyone's trades are there, and you can open those trades, right? This trade is a long trade in crude. So what happened there, you can check it, right? View, and it may be a profitable, it may be a loss, doesn't matter, but you can review it later on, right? So this is how the trade will look like. That when I was reviewing, it was overall market. I have given my thoughts on that. Fallen is yesterday and whatever. Fresh cap, engulf. Why pros I have written, as you can see. Cons also I have written, right? And trade management rules are very, very strict, right? I have put my trade management rules. Here my analysis are there, right? Everything. I'm taking a cap strategy here. Can you see? Cap long, right? So my stop loss, my profit and loss scenario is everything there. How much profit I can make out of this trade, and how much money I'm going to lose, right? RR of the trade is also mentioned. So this is the trade which I took, right? And this is how the chart was. I posted my chart here before the trade was taken, and this is the entry details. Everything is there. Even the commission details was there, right? So this is the reason I entered. This is at the level. It is a source of engulf, swap, zone, support, SR flip, mark down stage, whatever I have seen in this chart, I have put in there, right? And I received an entry immediately. Full target achieved. And then I put my target, this was my target achieved thing, right? Once my target was achieved, I also put the target achieved thing. So once that is done, after that, again, I have reviewed my, as you can see, I have reviewed my trade. that can be done here, right? So what I have written, I have written something good for me. Overall analysis, it's excellent. I loved it, right? Did you follow trade plan strategy? Yes, completely. I did. What did it wrong or wrong? In this case, I haven't done any wrong, right? So I'm happy. I said no. I didn't do any wrong. So psychology wise, how you feel that when you took the trade, I was very stable, or you can write, oh, I was feeling very anxious, right? So these things help in the next time. Now when you are reading, oh, I felt anxious, but it worked well. Why should I be anxious next time? So your emotional parts also gets taken care of. Then money management, to bear management position to keep risk and emotion in control, right? Well, how will you grade this trade? You have to rate your trade yourself. So on a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being excellent and 1 being poor, very poor, I put myself at 5. Yeah, this is a very good trade I have taken. Now this comment, I can give comment, or you may visit this place and put your. So this is how you can also showcase your work in the world as well, if you want to, because this is something will be there as a thread for you long time. This will show how good trader you are, right? So start doing this. This will act like anything. Then once this is done, well, there, if you check, say I want to look for PG or Sumant, whoever, right? I will click on them and just I will submit. I want to know how good trader is, and you will see that the entire trade details, everything is coming for him, right? How good his trader is or not. So this you need to. Oh, is there a lag in my picture? Everybody seeing my screen? Is it moving? Okay, so here you get your own results, right? And you also be able to identify which strategy works better for you, right? Whether it's long trades or short trades, or whether it is Quasimodo, cap, whatever, right? So this is how we created. We will give everything to you. You can use our play page as well, or you can use your own. You create your own trade bench. I will give you all these things, right? How to build, how to create these strategies and all, right? Like I have BBFL strategy. If you go and see everything in this BFL strategy, I'm entering into the strategy part now. See how I have defined. Everything is there. Okay. How come that is not there? Okay. Somebody deleted it. I don't know who. It was nicely prepared. Everything was there. No, everything was deleted. I think it was there earlier. Anyway, I think yes, it is in Quasimodo. Rest all was deleted. I will again make it. So see, this is the Quasimodo strategy, right? And I have mentioned how this which time, this is this strategy, right? How to keep my stop loss entry and all in this, and target management, how to trade a Quasimodo. I have given an example how this Quasimodo looks like, right? How this Quasimodo for a supply looks like, how this Quasimodo in a demand looks like. So if you are working on this strategy, you can take a reference from this. Okay, this means Quasimodo, and you can trade them if you get one of a such thing, right? So similarly for BBFL and all, the same thing will be there, right? I don't know how it got removed. I will again, this thing. So is this clear, friends? Do you think it will be great for all of you? And also your realized profit and loss, your charts will be like this, showing like this, right? Your charts will look like this, right? right? Okay. So once we see for this software, no, the first 2 days you will feel a lot of hardship because you have to create a lot of things. Once your this thing is over, no, then it is very smooth to use. It takes only 2 minutes to update this, right? Okay. So hope you like this. Okay. Now let me take you to the session again. Okay, so we are back in session. Can you see the slides? Can you see the slides, friends? Okay. So that takes me to the end of today's session. You need to do a lot of homeworks now. Understand one thing. If you don't do homeworks, sorry, you will not get the feel. Even the thing is very good, you will start forgetting everything, right? And also, specialization comes when you do a lot of hard work, right? With experience, with a lot of hard work and knowledge, only then the specialization comes. So you have to do a lot of hard work now, right? The knowledge we supposed to deliver, we have delivered it. Now you have to work hard to to look for more opportunities. You need to find out the opportunities, right? So choose mostly 10 most liquid scripts. I am giving you less because you can make more. I don't mind, right? Which are liquid in cash, futures and options, and start working on them. Share your work with your mentor and all the best, right? And as always, I expect feedback from all of you. So if you like my session, if you doesn't like, you think it was just as a very poor session, you can please do write that. Even that helps me to give you a better service. The stop loss traders at the gmail.com, where you are supposed to write your feedback, right? And yeah, Sivanation has a question. How many live sessions? What is the schedule? Sivanation, as of now, we are having 3 live sessions in a week, and the schedule will be given you in some time, and probably from Monday your live sessions are starting. And another thing, the number of live sessions is not yet decided, so be happy. The TSLT 01 batch will be with you in live sessions. Soon you will all be added to TSLT discussion forum. So there will be no TSLT 02 forum now onwards. It will be TSLT forum, right? Discussion forum, right? Where both all the batches will henceforth will be together, right? Okay. Anything else? Just a second, friends. Let me answer your calls one by one, or else we'll miss. Okay. How many is it? Okay, I have answered that. What is the issue? Okay, thank you, PG. Raju says it was a very excellent and superb session. Thank you very much, Raju. I please do write one liner on the email. That will again help me, because these messages doesn't stay. If you check the recording as well, these messages are not there. So I expect it on email. That is very that something stays with me with as a memory, right? Okay. Next is Himanshu. How will you add us trade bench? I already have account. I don't worry. I will give you an access. You can copy everything. That will be good. You can copy from my from our to your, and you can do your trading. That will be good. Okay. So So again, next question is, Sivan is a need to put leave. Okay. I didn't understand your question on that. Okay. Shashanka says, would that also be recorded and shared later? We try to record as much as possible, and we do sometimes share if it contains something very important, right? So that is there. Don't worry. Okay, just a second. Let me answer all of you. TSLT 02 students have given only a few feedbacks throughout the program. Now the entire lesson sessions are over. Do we expect any feedbacks at least now? Okay. Pooja says, wonderful session, PG. Thanks a lot, Pooja. But please do write one email, right? Surender says, excellent. Please do write one mail. I will be happy. If you are happy, then you write, or if you are not happy, then also you write, right? So Avish says, friends, this was the last theory session. Can we expect an honest feedback very soon? Okay. Ragini says, thank you, Prashanjit, Sumant and Avish. Wonderful program. Will definitely send the feedback. I am waiting for your feedback. Ragini, if you remember, throughout the session, I asked you, I am the mentor for you, and I always asked you that whether you have learned something new or not, if you remember, because we were together before as well, right? And I wanted to know that you are getting your value or not, right? Okay. Mohan says, live session timings, please. We will forward you, Mohan. Don't worry. We will forward you soon, right? And before the live sessions happen, right? Suresh, please share the liquid stock list. Sure, Suresh, we will do that. Himanshu, kindly keep the TSLT 02 batch group for a few days before you upgrade to super group. Don't worry about that. We will have one group for TSLT. One day we will have only one group, right, of TSLT. And that makes what happens now, all like-minded people, all who are learning can be together, can do a lot of research. Even I'm ready to do a lot of research, right? There's no end of learning, right? There is no, today, this thing, we have seen these concepts working. Tomorrow, institutions may try to do something new, and who knows, Himanshu may come up with one of such thing, and we will learn. So this is how the research part goes on, right? So if we are there and we share our views continuously, we come up with new things, we will learn together, and excellence will obviously be there. Partha says, please share the liquid stock list. I will do that. Raju says, sure, PG and Avish, Sumant, where has gone? Okay, we'll send the feedback. It's unforgettable experience. Thank you very much. Sanil, thanks PG, Sumant, Avish for a wonderful program. Ambrish says, thank you, PG, Avish, Sumant. And Sumant, you can speak up. Just a second, let me read out the questions, and then you can write. So you, all of you, I want all of you to be successful. Right. This is not only that in fact, not me, I, Sumant and Avish, we three, all of us want all of you to be successful. Right. And that makes us happy. Right. It is not about the sessions. It is not about the live session. It is about your success. Right. That is what we are looking for here. Right. Shashanka says, thanks a lot to all teachers, PG, Avish, Sumant. Some of the topics were a real eye-opener. Thank you. Okay, liquid stocks. Okay, Mohan, great experience with all three mentors. Wonderful mentors, all of you. Okay, all the thanks. Okay, Sumant wants to say something now. Sumant, Can you please open up your mic and...
Hi, good evening, friends. Sumant here. So first thing is, when each of you joined this program, right? We all had one-on-one conversations. I hope you all remember, because I remember very starkly with the conversation that we had with each one of you very specifically, like, what your thoughts were, where you had some doubts, or where you were confident, or what expectation you had working with us on this program, and all that, right? So do you all remember those conversations that you had before you came in? What kind of clarity you had, or what confusion you had, what risks you took by joining our program? Where we really do appreciate all of you for having come to us to do business with us, and also to accept us as mentors, and also to be good students throughout the program. Right, you were so good. It was a wonderful experience for all of us to be associated with you too, and to share our work. Right. So we hope that whatever expectations you came to us, right? One is the money part. Okay, that's a side. But thing is, there is always in life where you expect something, and if it turns out to be beautiful, like you're ready to pay any price, right? Some things in life are like that, and then sometimes whatever price you pay, you may not get satisfaction even to the minimal fraction of it, right? There are things in life like that. So from your feedbacks, right? So we were expecting very patiently from the beginning, from TSLT 02, that we get a lot of good, bad, ugly feedbacks. We were ready to accept it, right? But we were not getting so many feedbacks. Okay, so we were not knowing, in fact, like what the real thing that's happening with the program, with our delivery, and how it is, because all we get is a few messages here and there, but not like solid feedbacks which we can keep it in our inboxes and cherish for a long time, right? So that's something, because we have spent nearly 80 days together, maybe more, right? So that was one thing. So we would like to hear from each one of you, like with what intent, with what kind of expectation you came, with what kind of doubts you came, with what kind of insecurity you came, because anybody would have that, right? Let's be practical. And we were individuals conducting this program, isn't it? And you took definitely you took the risk, right? By coming to us, you had references from everybody. We do acknowledge that, okay, at this stage. You have come to us, and we have, I hope we have done, to our best in each of the sessions, giving it to you, and we've given our entire research, in fact, to you, whatever we have worked in the market so far, right? That's how we want to be very sincere with our students, right? And so we expect feedback from everybody, from which we will know, like, whether as a student, with your expectations, whether we are able to fulfill yourself. As customers, you had some expectations, and whether we were able to make you happy, right? Or we made you unhappy, whatever it is. And any improvements that you wish that we should have, that would be a great thing for us to improve our program further on Deliverance. All right. And as PG just said, we have put the program together for you, and I hope you all enjoyed this program throughout, from the beginning till the end, and with the design of the course. And we hope you would work continuously hard, to with the same spirit, and make some great trades. Okay, we'll be very, very happy when you will make better trades than us. That's our real wish for each and every students of TSLT, right? With that, wish everybody all the very best from the bottom of our hearts, and definitely, friends, one thing, don't take it for granted. We need to work our knowledge. Okay, unless we work our knowledge, then your knowledge is of no use. Okay, you go to any guru and learn anything, but if you're not putting it to use, then it's of no use to anybody. All right, so keep that in mind. Be patient, wait for your levels, be clear, wait for confirmations, take entries. Our concepts work great. All right, yes, few stopouts, we also have it, and it's perfectly okay. But you should know, work with determination and spirit, and you will see things work your way. Okay, don't expect results in 1 day, 2 day, right? We never promised you on first day, right? When we had conversation that you will get immediate results. We in fact did not. We asked you specifically not to trade, right? We specifically asked you not to trade because we didn't want you to get carried away with this stuff and end up in emotional business. We wanted all of you to go through this program completely, so we are just holding the horses. It's a very tough job, guys, right? So that's the thing. So keep it up and take it forward with a bit of caution and careful. Slowly, you build it up. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thumbs up. We will continue our work. There are more sessions coming by. I hope you will enjoy our work. Right. Thank you. Over to Avish. Hi, Avish.
Yeah. Before Avish begins, I want to say one thing. As Sumant said that we want you to be successful. See, we are successful only when our students are successful. It's not about only Sumant, PG and Avish becomes successful as a mentor when their students are successful. And that is the reason what we have come to a conclusion that earlier, as you know, when we begin the entire session and all, we have said that this will be a 3 months course where 2 months will be more or less this lesson sessions and then live sessions for 1 month. But we have actually changed a rule for us. We said, okay, we are not going to leave you so easily. We will hold your hand and will try to give you a little more support, right? So that is what in mind will come up to say 1 or 2 months, more support on that, so that you just don't go away like learned, but you are not able to handle it. So that is not the motto of us, right? So that is where we have decided to just and the TSLT discussion forum will be always open to you, right? So over to Avish. Avish, please.
Yeah, thank you, PG and Sumant. I think there is nothing more left for me to say. PG and Sumant covered most of the things. So in the end, I'll just say that it was a pleasurable journey for all the instructors. We worked really hard for in creating this wonderful program. Hope that passion that we had was actually visible in our work, and we'll really wish everyone to be more profitable than us, and we'll consider our success only if you are more profitable than us. So we'll continue our association and we'll be there to support you, as PG just mentioned. So we'll draw up some plan for that, but we'll definitely be in touch with you. So that is all that I'd like to say. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please do write the feedbacks, and that brings us to the end of today's session. See you all on Monday morning 8:30, right? So be prepared. Probably you are joining the live session, right? We will send you details of that, right? Okay, bye-bye. Good night.